Alright, we're going to continue on here with World 4-1. And as I mentioned before, we're going to keep continuing on with Princess Peach. And so one thing you'll notice about Princess Peach is when she jumps, the animation for her float is the hands above the air, her feet sort of coming out from the bottom of her dress. When she's down on the ground, it's her hands forward in sort of a flat dress. This is something I always remember from when I was a kid when you play this level with Princess Peach. Is right when you jump over this guy, you go into the sort of walking on the ground animation. I think it's because you just sort of skim over his head, and that's enough sort of for the game to switch into the other animation. Oh, and she is so slow that it makes doing all this stuff sort of dangerous, especially on this ice, because I can't. There we go. She slides all over the place, and she's so slow picking things up that she's a little dangerous actually in moments like that. Whereas a character like what I wanted to do is actually just press B to super speed, but because I was actually standing over top of a radish or whatever it is, because I was doing that, I picked it up, and because she's so slow, I ended up getting hit. And you see, when you're Princess Peach, even in that situation, I'm unable to get the final coin. Someone like Toad or Mario would have been able to do that. 4-1 is a little unique in that in the end you'll recognize sort of the boss fight music here. But instead of fighting Birdo, you sort of go through this this final sort of fight level thing. It's not really that difficult. Watch me die now, of course. The hardest thing is actually those fireballs, because you run faster than them, so you end up kind of catching up to them at the end. But that's it. It's not hard. Maybe it's a little harder with some of the other characters, but when you're playing as Peach, you don't really need to do anything. So let's see if we can get any free lives here. Not looking too good so far. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. There we go, 2. Let's see if we can keep it up. Because sometimes when you get whatever you get in the first bonus chance square there, you often end up getting it the next time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue on with Princess Peach, and this will be 4-2, and we're going to hit a warp in this level. This level is actually more difficult than some of the other ones, especially this opening part here where you have all these enemies flying at you and you don't have a mushroom yet. When I was a kid, I would remember where all these characters were, and I could just super speed through the whole thing. But in my adult life, I don't have the muscle memory anymore. Oh, the muscle memory for where these people are. And then I died. For some reason, I just jumped into that guy. I know what it is, though. I sort of panic. So I can either jump or duck, and in that one, I didn't actually have to do anything when that guy was there. Wonder if this one would be easier with some of the other characters. Although with Princess Peach, it makes doing the warp again, I don't know why. I don't know why I jumped. With Princess Peach, it makes getting the warp in this section here easier. So there is a potion here that you get. I don't need to get these coins. I just need to grab this mushroom. When I was a kid, I would often fall off that whale tail there trying to get that mushroom with Princess Peach. Because while she does have the float jump, she is a little hard to control. So you can stand on the whale's... that's it. Death. You can stand on the top of the whale's spray, but you can't touch it. So it's like the foam is fine, but the actual spray itself is poisonous. Now we need this potion here, because this is what we're going to use for the warp. Because we're going to do the same... Oh, there we go. A little bit of a damage boost, if you will. So this is the same sort of thing. You use the potion to go into the other place, and then you pop down the vase and you warp to World 6, and that's it. So I will leave the video here. We're going to continue on, of course, with World 6, and we'll continue on with Princess Peach. World 6 being the desert level that I barely remember. So yeah, so if you like this video, let me know.